Hi guys, so I am back with a custom order that I just finished up, and this custom order was for a celestial slash galaxy slash star kind of journal. And so this is what I came up with. It was kind of hard because it seems like the only kit that I found available was only one option on Etsy, and I'll show you the collection that I used. I used the collection from Amy Joy Studio on Etsy and lots of printables off of Google and Pinterest. So I hope, Marisol, that this is what you wanted. I hope you like it. And I'll show you what I did. I constructed the cover with a hollow spine, so it is easy to, to flip through. For the front cover, I used the image here because it has some nebulae and stars and unicorn. I used some rhinestones, and these are real rhinestones. Just here and there, I have maybe 5 of them, just like on certain spots. Maybe you're not going to be able to see them, through the camera, but there's like one there, one here on this big star. I glossy accented the star and just like the halo around the unicorn. And I did do stitching. I just couldn't help myself. I felt like it just needed stitching. So I have gold. I used gold stitching throughout. Not a lot of stitching, but I did do some stitching, and I did use gold metal corners. For the spine, I wrapped it with black lace, and then I ran some crochet trim, and I used some rosettes. So that's what that looks like. And I just went with kind of like white and blues, like for the sky and galaxy. And I don't know if you can see, like behind it, there's also some blue bling. I did add a tassel and added the star dangle here. I don't know if you can see that. And lots of blues and purples and whites and black and fibers for the tassel, and a little bling here. And this is removable because it's only attached with a bow pin to the lace. And then the back has your like the galaxy theme, again stitched around. It's got purple and black and blues. So it's got blue seam binding, but there is purple inside. So let me just flip this down. So this is the inside, and you have, this is the front cover, and I put, from the collection, I used the stars, and here it says Storyland of Stars, and I used that as a pocket stitched around here, and that is what that looks like. And then it has moon. It's like a file here, and I think I got this from the Graphics Fairy. I'm not sure. Oh, you also use Graphics Fairy. I went all around using this, and I distressed the back. Whatever I didn't back with coffee dyed paper, I distressed. And then this, the camera's not going to pick it up, but it does have a purple hue the book belonged to, and that goes in that pocket. Here is the camera probably won't pick up that this is like a purple page, and there is another unicorn there, and this is a flip, and I just ran some gold. I thought it would accentuate the gold stitching with the trim, and that is the trim that I used. And this flips up for journaling. And I just added 2 tags. This one has purple and this one has black. On the black ones you can journal with a white gel pen. It looks really nice. Here I have a fern letter. This is, I'm not sure if you know what these are, but I'll show you. This is coffee dyed paper. It's got the little like shimmer, but I just fold it in a way that looks like a letter, but it's for extra journaling. And then you just close it up, and in a way that it just looks like a little letter. See? And I've attached, I think like 6 of them here. 3 coffee dyed and then 3 designer, you know. I've added a bookmark here. And then this is a Crafty Irina pocket with more spots, and this has 3 pockets. And spots for journaling, little cards. I've added some purple trim here, and that's another pocket, and then a little tag with some fibers, and the fibers are glittery. I liked it because it just, I don't know, it reminds me of Galaxy, and you'll see this fiber throughout the entire journal. See, and then here I use like this pink trim that is like iridescent. I went with a lot of purples, pinks, and this iridescent black, and then more purple trim there. I got some Edith Holden. I can't seem to make a journal without adding Edith Holden paper. This is another page. A unicorn there. This is part of that kit. More Edith Holden tracing paper, and then you have your music paper, a doily that's been glitter misted, another beautiful unicorn. That one is white, and stars, and this has some purple hues on it. Coffee dyed paper, and then this is from a vintage poetry book, and it talks about the moon. And then this talks about astronomer. When I heard the learned astronomer, I made a tag here. Silver stars. I used that as a pocket. And then this page here I got off of Pinterest. This is part of that Amy Joy kit. And then I got this off of Pinterest as well, and I just got that iridescent. You might not see that it's iridescent, but it is. And this is another flip. This I stitched to make a pocket. It has nothing in it, but it's information about the galaxy. So and more information on it. This is a glassine bag, and I just added some of the paper to give it substance, and I like the way it looked. And this is from the Graphics Fairy. Some coordinates, I guess, galaxy coordinates. This is from the kit. And then we have, I think this is Jupiter. I'm not sure. I'm not good with my planets. And then I used a bag here that I decoupaged, and it doesn't have anything in it, but it opens up. You can store a lot of stuff in there. And I just added decoupaged. It's like really glittery, and then you can see like the faded moon in the back. And this is more coordinates here, and then it has a little pocket with a postcard. And then this little tag with fibers, glittery fibers, and the moon. You could journal something in the back. And I use this washi because it's glittery. It reminded me of, I don't know, the sky, galaxy, stars. I don't know. It just, I felt like I wanted to put it there. And I have a wax seal here. And this is an index card. And then you have another cut apart here with a moon and this tag here. That goes in there. You have a label here. You could put, you know, like a date or something for your journal entry. You have a big moon and another tag with different kind fibers, purple, blues, pinks, and then the black iridescent one. And that's a corner tuck. And then you have a little tiny envelope here, or pocket, with a little tiny tag. And that goes right in there. The other side of the glassine bag. And this is more information on the galaxy. Another pocket. This is a side tuck with another tag, maybe on the moon. This is one of my book page envelopes. It's empty. You can put something in it, but it's magnetic. And I have some trim and trim here that's iridescent and some pearls. And then in here I just have a long tag and a tally card. And that goes in there. So I left it open in the back. Punched out some of the edges too. More of that book sheet. It's got little stars and that's really pretty. More paper. Doily and more music sheet punched on the edges. Tracing paper. This is like a starburst. And more trim. Another Crafty Arena pocket, and this is another fern envelope. Oops. And this page, it's got the purple. And then you have more tags here. It's got the moon. And more purple trim and It's got the same basic construction of the other one. And tags and, you know, postcards. They're good journaling spots. This here opens up. And it is a little booklet with coffee dyed paper for extra journaling. And it just ties up like this. Why is it we can never tie anything on camera? That's funny. Okay. And then we have this one here. It's like the sun with some script. And more of that vintage poetry book. And then we have this little corner tuck with this journaling card. More tracing paper and another unicorn. And another unicorn with that guy on the moon. And here you can journal, although it's a dark page, because it's like a night sky, you can journal with a white gel pen. This one talks about inside the Orion Nebula. And it's another pocket. Here I have this horse. It's like a zodiac horse. And another night sky. Another tag. And I just put some lace, purple and white. And this is another flip. Another envelope. And here you have the sun with a little girl on the moon and some stars. And another card. And this is another pocket. And this is the continuation of that story talking about inside the Orion Nebula. And this is another it's not a glassine bag, it's just a regular baggie. So it opens up for expansion. And I decoupaged, it's like a unicorn. It is a unicorn, not like a unicorn with the moon in the back. So, and it holds there a card and another little tag. And another night sky with more moons. And more music sheets. Another glassine bag with more. And here I made a little tuck. And it holds this little postcard. And this one has the moon. I don't know if you could tell, but it has the moon there. And this is two little girls. I don't know, they're playing with some lanterns or something. But you have the stars, and then I have another one of the magnetic envelopes. And this holds a couple more. Another tag. And another tally sheet. A tally card. And then here I have, it's like a button and some lace, and it's magnetized. And you have a spot here for journaling. And then this opens up. And you have a spot here for maybe adding something else in here. And this is for more journaling. And then it closes up like that, and it looks like a little envelope. And this lady reaching for the moon. And another glassine bag. Looks like a little girl or something. This here is a pocket. And I have another fern letter in there for extra journaling. And I stitched around this card. And another unicorn and these two people here on the moon. This is mulberry paper. It looks kind of blue, but it's actually purple. And I ran some black lace, made a pocket, and a little journaling card in there. A unicorn in a night sky. And more music. And tracing paper. And this is like the Virgo, and it says Cancer, Leo, Gemini. So you have all your signs there. I see the moon. And then you have a little, it's like a watch. But it's got the sun's face. Journaling card. And then this one talks about the general astronomy, the celestial sphere. So this talks about that. And then it's also a pocket that I stitched together. I like this one too. And then I just grabbed these little guys here and made a little tuck to hold her. Added some fibers. Another file folder. Two ladies on the moon. And another index card. A hot air balloon here I turned into a tuck. And this little guy. I'm a little out of it today, guys, because I have a migraine. This is a tracing paper pocket, and I just wrote, well, I did this on my computer. It says Dream, and it's got a little purple flower with a little bling in the center. And I have a little fern letter here. And then we have this lady. I don't know what her dress is doing, but she's there. And the other side of that moon. Love that. Another crafty Irina pocket with more tags. Get in there. There we go. And another fern letter here. And, you know, lace and more purple trim. Another bag, and this one has that black unicorn in the background. I love it. Postcard and another tiny tag. We're almost at the end, guys. Another pocket here. The man in the moon. And this is the other side of that, Capricorn, Sagittarius. You put a little bling on the top and some lace to use as a tag. And this is another flip. And I used an Edith Holden page, distressed it, and made a pocket out of that. I love using these. I'm finding use for my Edith Holden pages that only have, you know, the text. And you have that tag there. So I'm turning them into like these little things and pockets and things. This is the other side of that mulberry pocket. And here is another fern letter, so you have a lot of space for journaling. Not that you'll run out anytime soon. This book is got so much journaling spot. Another magnetized letter envelope. And I used, these are my wax, I have a wax kit. And this is actual wax, and I use my stamper. So that's what I use for that. Another little clock with a little postcard, little glass seam bag, and I just put a tag there of space. And these have the moon. And then on this side it's got that. And this is the back of it. And it has a little pocket here, and that is the back cover. So I hope you like this, Marisol. It was a lot of fun to make. A little bit challenging to find things for to make it, because there's not a lot of kits out there or papers out there, you know, to accommodate, you know, celestial kind of, you know, kits or journals like that. There should be a wider market. But it was a lot of fun, so I hope you like it. And yeah, all right, guys, I will talk to you in the next video. And I'm sorry if I sound a little weird. It's just my head's a little pounding, but I will be all right. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.